On mindfulness and presence. Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. The mind is everything. What you think you become. Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. Your worst enemy cannot harm you as much as your own unguarded thoughts. To understand everything is to forgive everything. A disciplined mind brings happiness. Just as a candle cannot burn without fire, men cannot live without a spiritual life. Better than 1,000 hollow words is one word that brings peace. Those who are free of resentful thoughts surely find peace. In the sky, there is no distinction of east and west. People create distinctions out of their own minds. On suffering and freedom. Pain is certain, suffering is optional. Attachment is the root of suffering. There is no path to happiness. Happiness is the path. Work out your own salvation. Do not depend on others. Nothing can harm you as much as your own thoughts unguarded. You only lose what you cling to. The root of suffering is craving. Even death is not to be feared by one who has lived wisely. It is better to travel well than to arrive. The way is not in the sky. The way is in the heart. On wisdom and enlightenment. 3 things cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. No one saves us but ourselves. No one can, and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path. If anything is worth doing, do it with all your heart. There is no fire like passion, no shark like hatred, no snare like folly, no torrent like greed. Purity or impurity depends on oneself. No one can purify another. The wise ones fashion speech with their thought, sifting it as grain is sifted through a sieve. An idea that is developed and put into action is more important than an idea that exists only as an idea. A fool thinks himself to be wise, but a wise man knows himself to be a fool. Holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned. Understanding is the heartwood of well-spoken words. On love and compassion. Hatred does not cease by hatred, but only by love. This is the eternal rule. Thousands of candles can be lighted from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. Radiate boundless love towards the entire world. Give, even if you only have a little. Kindness should become the natural way of life, not the exception. Health is the greatest gift. Contentment, the greatest wealth. Faithfulness, the best relationship. Let all embracing thoughts, for all beings, be yours. Our sorrows and wounds are healed only when we touch them with compassion. Love is a gift of one's innermost soul to another, so both can be whole. Speak only when your words are more beautiful than silence. On self and ego. You yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. It is better to conquer yourself than to win 1,000 battles. He who envies others does not obtain peace of mind. What you are is what you have been. What you'll be is what you do now. All that we are is the result of what we have thought. The one in whom no longer exists the craving and thirst that perpetuate becoming. How could you track that awakened one, trackless and of limitless range? Meditate. Do not delay, lest you later regret it. As rain falls equally on the just and unjust, do not burden your heart with judgments, but rain your kindness equally on all. Set your heart on doing good. Do it over and over again, and you will be filled with joy. To conquer oneself is a greater task than conquering others. On impermanence and letting go. Everything that has a beginning has an ending. Make your peace with that, and all will be well. This existence of ours is as transient as autumn clouds. Change is never painful. Only resistance to change is painful. Transient are conditioned things. Try to accomplish your aim with diligence. Let go of fear. Let go of anger. Let go of all possessions. No matter how hard the past, you can always begin again. Just as a snake sheds its skin, we must shed our past over and over again. The trouble is, you think you have time. Whatever is not yours, let go of it. Your letting go of it will be for your long-term happiness and benefit. Be where you are. Otherwise, you will miss your life. On right action and living well. However many holy words you read, however many you speak, what good will they do you if you do not act on upon them? To live a pure, unselfish life, one must count nothing as one's own in the midst of abundance. A generous heart, kind speech, and a life of service and compassion are the things that renew humanity. Live every act fully, as if it were your last. True love is born from understanding. Virtue is persecuted more by the wicked than it is loved by the good. Teach this triple truth to all: a generous heart, kind speech, and a life of service and compassion. The only real failure in life is not to be true to the best one knows. Every morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters most. He who walks in the path of the Dharma is never lost. On simplicity and peace. A man is not called wise because he talks and talks again. But if he is peaceful, loving and fearless, then he is in truth called wise. Contentment is the greatest wealth. Silence the angry man with love. Silence the ill-natured man with kindness. Live simply, so others may simply live. Peaceful is he who is not busy with "this is mine," and that is theirs. Live in joy, in love, even among those who hate. Just as the great ocean has one taste, the taste of salt, so also this teaching and discipline has one taste, the taste of liberation. Wear your ego like a loose garment. Even as a solid rock is unshaken by the wind, so are the wise unshaken by praise or blame. True peace is found within, not in external things. On enlightenment and the path. There is no light like the light of enlightenment. One moment can change a day. One day can change a life. And one life can change the world. The foot feels the foot when it feels the ground. If you light a lamp for somebody, it will also brighten your path. All experiences are preceded by mind. Having mind as their master, created by mind. Be a lamp unto yourself. A mind unshaken by the external world brings true liberation. He who has no attachment can really love others, for his love is pure and divine. Follow the awakened and the wise. Avoid the foolish. The path is not a straight line. It's a spiral. You continually come back to things you thought you understood and see deeper truths. On awakening and insight awake. Be the witness of your thoughts. As you walk and eat and travel, be where you are. Otherwise, you will miss most of your life. No matter how many words you speak, what matters is what you do. Wisdom is born of meditation. Without meditation, wisdom is lost. Delight in heedfulness. Guard well your thoughts. From craving springs grief. From craving springs fear. For him who is wholly free from craving, there is no grief. Whence then fear? It is in a man's own mind, not his enemy or foe, that leads him to evil ways. He who sees things as they are is truly wise. In the end, only three things matter: how much you loved, how gently you lived, and how gracefully you let go of things not meant for you. Enlightenment is when a wave realizes it is the ocean,